Welcome to the Digital Glue Podcast. These digital untangling episodes are brought to you by Crystal Kordalchuk, CEO and founder of Virtually Untangled. This podcast is for entrepreneurs who need untangling from the day-to-day tasks in their business. These virtual world untanglers never underestimate the power of a good idea. And if that sounds like a lofty goal, well, it is. A decade ago, Virtually Untangled was founded with the goal of creating meaningful digital experiences that connect with people. Crystal and her team of honorary untanglers are now providing business owners just like you the opportunity to own your story and share it with the world. So, every Tuesday morning, she'll be dropping a new episode that will help you think big and dream even bigger. Let's dive into today's episode.
Okay, let's be honest. We all want killer content, but we don't always have the time or the creative juices left at the end of the day to build up the momentum we need on our own business strategies, especially if we've worked all day on someone else's. Well, it just so happens that's where today's short and sweet untangling podcast episode comes in handy. Let's begin with a step that will assist you long-term, your strategy guide. You can't achieve strategy success unless you fully understand what success means to you and your business. Some of the most common goals used for marketing through plug-and-play content includes brand awareness, lead generation, audience engagement, audience loyalty, and profitability. In order to figure out which goals you and your business should be prioritizing, or if you're looking to expand your plan, I have found a great online resource that includes 23 templates, checklists, and guides to make this process easier. It's called the Buy-in Conversation Checklist, and you can find the link within the transcript of this episode. Once you go through that guide and your official planning stages are complete, it's time to start thinking and planning what content you'd like to build your brand with. Once you go through that guide and your official planning stages are complete, it's time to start thinking and planning what content you'd like to build your brand with. I know it can be overwhelming because the problem in today's social savvy day and age is there is so much information available online. Our minds are always moving so fast and are already so full. So to help with the sorting out of some simple and easy strategies, I've created a quick list of some of the best plug-and-play content formats for you. Some good examples of content formats you can use are how-tos, case studies, ebooks, tool reviews, giveaways, Q&A sessions, webinars, day in the life of scenarios, infographics, interviews, lists and mind maps, vlogs and videos, surveys and quizzes, niche-related resources, quotes, newsletters, blogs and podcasts, pin boards, and company news. And the list goes on, but those are some good tried and true starters. Once you have your strategy figured out, your brand voice fine-tuned, and your graphics perfected, it's time to start using these publishing ideas to put together your social schedule, while of course keeping in mind the 80-10-10 rule. As a recap from a previous episode, or for those of you who may be unfamiliar, here's the scoop. Curation and OCP, other people's content, equals 80%. BTS, behind the scenes marketing messages, 10%. Salesy messages and content, for example, your blog sign up, 10%. This kind of 80-10-10 content mixture ensures your business is providing quality, helpful, and valuable content more than being an annoying salesy Sally. People aren't always cruising through their social profiles to buy. Sometimes they're just curious or not ready yet, so don't bombard them. Quick side note for a second to remember, if you're going to DIY your designs to go along with your content, then there are some graphic design rules that should never be broken. To learn more about creating branded designs that pack a punch and align with your mission and values, dive back into episode 46 of the Digital Glue podcast, The Deadly Sins of Graphic Design, for a quick refresher. Or perhaps even episode 63, Brand Mistakes You're Making Without Realizing. To end things off lightly and short and sweet as we promised, Robert Rose, author, said it best. Marketing is telling the world that you're a rock star. Content marketing is showing the world that you are one. As we all know, we're living in an age of information. Yet, despite this advantage, we are all still starved for more knowledge. Your audience already knows what to do when they see your content, if it's done right. But in the very same breath, they don't know what they need to know, all because they're just plainly overwhelmed with all the scrolling content in their feeds. Just like you were at first building your plug and play content. So give your audience what they want and what they deserve by focusing on one big idea at a time that solves their pain points. Because when you do, it won't be the idea they will be attributing their success to, it will be you. Let me end off by asking you this. Have you developed your foolproof plug and play strategy yet? Or are you still fighting FOMO?
And that's a wrap. Virtually Untangled is a full-service business, which means they've got you covered on design and content right through to digital and organization. You'll form a long-lasting relationship with them, as collaboration is central to everything they do. Now it's time to seize the moment and become inbox friends. It's easy to do. Just hop on over to virtuallyuntangled.com or their Facebook page to opt in and receive instant access to the most inspirational ride of your life. So what are you waiting for? Become inbox friends with VU. Until the next episode, keep untangling.